Look at this. Literally on the floor of my hallway, I had to set up this computer because I needed that printer to be able to print those mailing labels, flyers, and business cards. And my new beast mode computer, I can't figure out how to hook it up to the printer. There she be right there. Yeah, man. She nice. She got the 360 graphics card up in her. She got a terabyte of memory, 16 gigs of RAM. Nothing too impressive, but for me, most certainly is. And there's my other ancient artifact computer right there with the 1080 graphics card in it. Hey, good morning. Monday morning as I begin this, and no units going today. As a matter of fact, we had 4 units going tomorrow, and we've since had 2 of those units cancel on us. Oh shit, it's looking like exactly what we're going to be doing today, and that is going and trying to find more work. Before we get to that though, I want to share with you guys a little camera talk. God, I want to love this camera right here. I really do. But I don't. I love the video quality of this thing overall, but I can't stand the fact she ain't got no in-body image stabilization. And I need that. So I am filming on the Canon M50, which, to be honest, I mean, great camera. We got the Sigma 16mm lens. I know what you're thinking already. Joe, the camera talk. We don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. It is rather important to me. Damn. I was about to say that number looked familiar. I had a missed call. I thought it might be a property calling me with some work, but no, it's not. It's a guy calling me looking for some work. I wish that I had it. God, I wish that I had it. I wish I could put this guy to work. I worked him one day. He was a decent worker. I'd love to be able to put him back to work. But anyways, getting back on camera talk for a couple of minutes. Look, I got not a lot. You know, not a lot that's exciting, hobby-wise, things like that. So it is the camera talk. And you know what? Let's go even further with that. Like, these videos don't really perform for shit. And I'm not really looking for them to. Of course, let me stop and say, of course, I would love to see this channel, you know, blowing up and me being able to go out there and paint for free, doing some old Al Blades or, you know, some other charity YouTube shit, because we're getting 1 million views on a video. Of course, anybody who films would love to see them become hot, them become popular, them become, you know, whatever, what people want to watch and all of that good shit. But, you know, I'm a realist here. I know that, you know, I'm not exactly probably built for all of that anymore. I've lived a lifetime of letdown, Macaulay Culkin type shit. Like, I know what it's like, you know, to be at the top and all the fugazi fuckery that comes along with that. But anyways, getting totally off topic, Macaulay Culkin. I do enjoy trying to create good looking content. Like, I want these videos to be crisp and crunchy like some lettuce. Yeah, that's it. Lettuce, Joe. Let us. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, I guess the short of it is I'm still hunting for a better camera. And man, oh man, when I tell you, man, like, I think about going and buying like one of these $3,000+ cameras, and for what? Like, there's things that I require with video. I require amazing video quality, amazing in-body image stabilization, amazing low light, you know, something super small, compact, and robust. The fact of the matter is I'm never going to find exactly what I'm looking for, so I might as well just keep settling for less, which tattooed across my chest the biggest contradiction of my entire life, because that's all I do, is settle for less. Anyways, enough boo-hoo and camera talk. Hey, this isn't Linus Tech Reviews or anything like that. What do we got going on today? Well, nothing, as a matter of fact. I'm going to go get some parking decals for my house. I'm going to go pick up a changing table for my son because Joe couldn't put the changing table together. I read the comments. They said, how are you a contractor and you can't even figure out what to do when there's not pre-drilled holes? Okay, Bob Vila, I hear you. And to be fair, where the fuck is that piece at so I can to be fair, I did figure it out. I did figure it out. Sorry, Aggie. There's like broken glass on that table and you're just laying in that. I did figure it out. You see how it got cracked right there? I pre-drilled the holes and then I bored out the bigger holes so that the screw could go through there. And yeah, there's my piece right there. It gets a little off right there. But that's the piece. And then the problem that I ran into is I'm missing fucking divots, whatever you call these things. I'm missing other pieces. So I really just told my wife, I said, fuck this thing. Also, notice nice little crackage going on right in here. I don't know if that was from me drilling into it, but you know, I like to believe it wasn't and that it came like that because so many other pieces were broken. I told my wife, don't ever, please don't ever order from fucking Wayfair again. I can't stand having to put together shit like this. Like, I like to build things. I like to repair things. But this, for whatever reason, hey, this ain't it, Chief. This don't do it for me at all. I can't stand it. God, I can't stand it. That ain't for me right there. And it's not that I can't do it. It's that I won't do it. I don't like to do it. And the first sign of trouble, I'm like, yo, fuck this. Yeah, that's basically the truth. Anyways, I sold my refrigerator over the weekend. That's something to share with you guys. 150 bucks, dude came and got it. I said, hey, I'm not gonna help you load it, but I did anyways, because I'm a nice guy. I did receive checks that got overnighted to me. What a big fucking deal that was. Got checks overnighted to me, and it was a boatload of checks. It ended up being $17,262. Even received the $12 bank fee that my bank hit me with. That was a completely separate check by itself. But here's the real kicker. Of that $17,262 that I received overnighted, the very next day in the mail, I would receive $4,000 in checks. So $21,000 in checks. Of all of that damn money, still there's money that's late, overdue. But more importantly, did not receive the $1,040 that was snatched out of my bank account like taking candy from a baby. That's as easy as it was for these folks. Hopefully that's coming in soon. There's also like $6,000 that I'm waiting on from another property that's overdue. So hopefully that's coming in soon. But the premise for today is going to be all about going and trying to find more work. Going and getting parking passes as well. And some other little trivial things. We're gonna go talk to a couple of new properties. I want to talk to some properties closer to where I live. I want to talk to as many properties as I can. I printed out a bunch of new flyers, business cards, ain't gonna be no Starbucks gift cards, fuck all that. Because it's the slow season. So the slow season could be the easily saying no season. Nope, not interested, don't need, nope, we good, hey, we good. We don't barely got units as it is. But you never know. Hopefully, my efforts won't be in vain today and we'll at least make something shake. We'll see. Might not get any kind of confirmation today. Maybe a good feeling. Maybe, hey, that went well type of a deal. And maybe in the next couple of days, weeks or so, somebody will reach out from these efforts. One final thing to share with you guys, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I spent the weekend straight up shopping. We went looking for a new dresser, my wife and I did, and not the kind that you got to put together that's in a million pieces like some IKEA or Wayfair bullshit. Forget all that. Folks, we went to a good furniture store in my local area just looking for a well put together dresser and ended up leaving with an entire brand new bedroom set. I walked in the furniture store with a whole lot of money, $18.50, and I walked out with an envelope. And also no money. I walked out with $0. So we went in to the, funny thing about it, we went into the furniture store looking for a dresser because my beautiful wife said our dressers need to be replaced.
Why?
Because they're broken.
Because you have too much painting stuff.
Well, the drawer broke on my dresser. So anyways, funny thing happened while we were furniture shopping. You know when you go into these stores, they're on you, right? And we were like, hey, we're just looking for a dresser. And then that turned into a whole brand new bedroom set that was pretty nice. And that's going to be delivered at some point. But anyways, while we were checking out, while in there, the guy that was helping us, he said, Navy or police? And I said, you got me. I'm actually neither. I said, funny thing about it is, I'm actually a convicted felon. I've been to prison twice. I've since come home, gotten my life together, multiple different business ventures, flipping houses, and now I run a $100,000+ a year painting business. I said, you know, you've really turned your life around when people confuse you with either police or Navy. I'm pumped up on life and caffeine and ready to get this day underway, folks. Good morning to y'all. Hopefully today we'll also get an update on the box truck. We really could use that. We'll have to wait and see. Shit. Bo's already at the repair. I got a little small repair, the repair you guys saw me doing last Friday. I'm gonna have Bo finish that. That way I can go focus on trying to get us some more work. I think he's already there. So let's get this day rocking and rolling and see where it leads. All right, at the first property, let's go see if we can drop off some information. Hi, my name is Joe. I'm a local paint and drywall vendor in the area and just wanted to drop my information off for y'all. Keep the pencil behind the ear. That looks very professional. All right, let's go do this. Local vendor in the area, paint and drywall. Work with a bunch of properties in the area. You guys are, I pass you every day on. So I figured I'd drop my information off if you guys need. Have you worked? I have not. No. Okay. But work with fully insured, licensed, general liability, $3 million, workman's comp, $500,000 auto policy.
So you have all that readily available?
Readily available. I can show you all my certificates and everything that you guys would need.
I'll get that to the boss.
You guys have a great day. Thank you very much. Stumbling a little bit. Why did my truck sound like it didn't want to start? Joe, you're such an idiot. What you were supposed to say is, we accommodate short notice and we accommodate short notice, quick turn, all that good jazz. All right, we'll see. On to the next property. All right, at the next property. Hey, I'm a local vendor in the area. I just wanted to come drop my information off. I'm a local paint vendor in the area. Do drywall repairs as well. Got a pretty large company, newer company, but got a large crew. Can accommodate short notice, quick turns. A lot of things that other painting vendors aren't doing that I'm seeing in the area. I work with a couple of properties in the area. For references, I've included that in there as well. Fully licensed and insured. Got workman's comp, high dollar auto policy as well. My general liability is $3 million. My auto policy is $500,000. My workman's comp, I believe, is $1 million. Work the weekends as well, and like I said, the bigger thing is, you know, we can accommodate the short notice, and we do the drywall repairs. So it usually works out for me. So when I slow down, and obviously being the slower season right now, so I slowed down a little bit. I was like, well, I'm gonna go, you know, talk to a couple other properties. So. And plus, actually, Sharon Williams is who recommended y'all to me, right? And they were like, "Hey, they need, you know, they need some folks out there too," and I deal with them all day. Yeah, I mean, obviously we drop everything. We do spray, we roll as well. It just depends on what we're up against, what we're going into. Sometimes it's easier for us to roll. Sometimes it's even faster for us to do it that way. But we prep and we do it. we do an awesome job. Anybody that I've listed in there, they'll certainly say that we do great work. And of course, you know, from time to time there will be callbacks, but you know, we're there that day to get it squared away, whatever it may be. So, okay, no problem.
You don't need general contractors?
Pardon me?
You don't need general contractors, just regular GC that do everything?
I mean, I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
What do you guys need, like baseboard replacements?
Just as like we've got a couple of issues right now with dormer, and we need to get somebody to look at that, so.
Yeah, that's a little bit outside of me, but I see people all the time, so I can definitely recommend it.
Yeah, if you do, just give them our info.
But anything interior, whether it's drywall repairs, baseboard, cove base, anything like that, door frame.
Okay.
I come out of flipping houses. I was doing that for 3 years. So then when the interest rates started going up, it was earlier this year that I got into painting. I got a great name in the industry and my business basically blew up. I brought a lot of the good guys that I've got with me. So again, that's why we're able to accommodate the quick turn, short notice, emergency repairs, things of that nature.
Well, we literally just had less than an hour ago that we need to find a new painter.
And then here I
Literally
come.
less than an hour ago. So you win. So as soon as you get that signed up, just let me know.
I will. I'm going to take care of today. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Joe. Pleasure. I'll be in contact very soon. You guys have a great day. Make sure all this stuff gets cleaned up.
Oh yeah.
Tough. All right, there's the repair job right here. Seamless. Just hoping the paint's gonna match. Make sure you wipe the walls down too.
That's what I was out there getting ready.
All right, I'm out of here. All right, 11:28 in the morning and nothing going on today. I mean, ain't no work. But, hey, I've gone to 2 properties this morning and the second property definitely wants us to do work for them. Now, the crazy thing is they're owned by a company that is, they're owned by a company that property 5 kind of is owned by. It's 3 big names. Property 5 is owned by all 3 names, and this property, which would be possibly property 9, is owned by just 2 of the names. So the 3rd name's not attached to this. I share that because with this property, this potential property 9, I've got to jump through some hoops to be able to work for them. Now I've got to get with another compliance thing, and it's not the same one that I had to deal with before. So hopefully it's going to go a little smoother than the other one. They gave me all this information to be able to, you know, call them and tell them what I needed to do, but the problem is I tried to call them and that didn't work. So I'm gonna have to do it all online, which is fine. I got no problem with that. I got Bo handling that repair and, you know, just some minor little trivial things. Nothing on the schedule for real for tomorrow except for 2 units. We'll spend tomorrow hunting out more work as well, and maybe that'll become the new norm. Joe will just be out there trying to hunt work because, again, we are in the slow season, and that's what you got to do. You got to go out there and hunt down that work. I also was going to try to pose a little bit of a theory today, maybe a little social experiment. Would you get more work dressed in your business casual versus dressed as a fucking laborer? And I want to, you know, err on the side of maybe the look isn't as important as the presentation and the overall presentation, basically. You know, if you present yourself in a very serious business-like manner, it shouldn't matter what you look like. But we all know they ain't fucking true. Looks are everything. Anyways, I'm gonna go meet my wife for lunch today. I gotta pick up a changing table after 1 o'clock, and I got a lot of administrative things to take care of. So, administrative Mondays, nothing like them. Let's go eat some Mexican. Still dealing with sinus issues, and that sucks. Hey, I haven't even showed you my new little camera stick. Sort of like a baton as well. All right, 2:03 in the afternoon. I'm getting ready to go pick up a well put together changing table for my son because fuck all that Wayfair shit. Actually got a refund from Wayfair, so that's good. Gonna go get this changing table, and that's probably gonna be about it for the day. I've been working on trying to get approval for this new property number 9, is it? I think it is. Property number 9, and hopefully that's going to go a lot smoother than how it went the last time I was dealing with one of those compliance companies. It's a totally different one, and so far it's been pretty seamless, but we're at the insurance phase of this, and we're already starting to sound eerily similar to the other company, which is you got to have those insurance policies worded exactly the way that they want them worded, and the way that they want them worded is they're not responsible for anything. No matter what happens, it is your fault. But no big deal. It's a new property and a new opportunity to go in there and try to really showcase that we're a company to be taken seriously and that we're going to come in there and do quality work. Speaking of quality work, I probably am in the wrong lane for quality work. Speaking of quality work, you know, I go in there and they say, hey, it's funny that you come in here because we were just talking about the fact that we need a new painting company today because the painting company that we have has a lot of overspray. You know, you got to imagine that there's properties that we work for right now that would love to replace us too because of overspray. But the reality of the situation seems to be this. Beggars can't be choosy. Choosers? Beggars can't be choosers. There ain't a lot of people and businesses willing to do apartment painting for one. And two, even if they are willing to do it, man, you got to have some money going into this. And we ain't just talking, like, you got to think about this. I'm $100,000 invested in this painting business. This shit's like fucking a flip. It really takes some money to keep this shit going and to keep it afloat. It also takes some patience and some people skills as well. People skills. Something that I'm diligently working on daily. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up on this note. That way I can get a video edited because I had a video from over the weekend, but it didn't have a conclusion to it, and I'm just not going to go with it. So I'm going to go with this video instead. I shared everything in this video that I was doing from over the weekend, and really all I was doing from over the weekend was talking about things that I was doing, just like I've done here today. Folks, I hope this was a video you guys enjoyed. I really need to do a comment response video. There's a lot of comments, a lot of things people are saying that I really want to respond to. I really got to put my ear to the street and hear what you guys are saying in the comments section, man, because there's some things that I would certainly like to respond to. Anywho, that's it. I'll look forward to sharing more with you guys tomorrow, and until then, take care.